Hey, gorgeouses. How's everybody doing this wonderful morning? Bride checking in with you guys once again. Loves it. Okay, guys. First, I want to say it's less than a week before Christmas, and oh my god, I have so much to do. Do you guys like my... Oh, oops. Do you like my jacket? That was my Halloween jacket. I still need to finish it. Much like all my other Christmas gifts. Oh my god. This elf needs like a spanking because I've been really bad in slacking. My bad. But for the past like couple weeks, I have been very nasal. Very nasal. I don't know, this sinus thing is kicking my ass. I don't know what it is, but it's not going down or anything. It's just, you blow your nose and then it's just like, ew, what the fuck? Like, gerbil comes out of there and you're like, oops. But other than that, I've been doing fabulous. And I hope everybody else is too. Staying healthy, eating healthy, living healthy, loving it. Okay. So I've been getting questions from you guys, and definitely, let's jump right in. Let's just start answering those HIV questions. Let's rid that stigma, okay? Ready, and... Let's just tip into that little bank, shall we? Okay. So, I got an email. I get emails from you guys all the time. I have an email very just like, people are just browsing around YouTube, and I think it's great that people, first off, are browsing around YouTube, looking up HIV, and just finding things out about it. I think that's great. First off, if anyone wants to know how to knit, that's where I learned how to knit. Oh my gosh, YouTube's amazing. I should do my own tutorial. We'll get there someday. But anyways, so I got one question, and this question's a little, like, okay, so I can't go back and watch any, like, first thing you guys know, I can't go back and watch any of my old blogs and everything. They're painful. I know that sounds really weak and lame, but they're just really painful for me to watch. So, if they're a little redundant, I'm sorry if I'm redundant in my videos, just because I don't go back and rewatch them after I've, like, at least my very first few, just because they're just too painful for me to watch. But in my one video where it's just entitled I Have HIV, I briefly mentioned, as far as me being with my partner at the time, I was told, and I slept with him 2 more times afterwards. So I got a question in an email from Chuck, and he says, a year ago, you contracted HIV. Your story left me with a big question that I felt I need to contact you and clarify about. You claim that you have been told by your partner, yet you continued with him, and you got it after. Is that right? Why? Okay, so that question, it's a little hard for me to answer. As far as, yes, I was with him after, 2 times afterwards. Of which the last time was actually not even a good time at all. It was so boring. I didn't even get off. So boring. But what happened is after he told me, I was with him now about 2.5, 3 months. And who knows how many times we had sex? Who knows? I lost track. And so at that point in time, I just sort of figured if I had it, I already had it. And that's honestly a misconception. Just because you have sex with somebody who has HIV does not mean that you necessarily have it. You can think of it as far as there's so many different factors that go into contracting HIV. It's actually sort of a difficult thing to catch. You have to sort of be trying for it. Okay, my situation just goes to explain that. After 2.5 months of me being with him, I am pretty sure that I didn't have it. But I know this now. At the time, I just figured I had it. and I was head over heels for this guy. I decided to stay with him. I thought it was a smart thing to do, as far as I didn't know what was going through my mind. And then, honestly, I lost track of myself at that point. Uh, I just thought, like, if I have this, who's going to want me for it? So I stayed with him. And part of me feels that's one of the reasons why he just sort of, like, didn't tell me, is because if I got it, I'd feel more inclined to just stay with him. And I now know it's ridiculous. That's absurd. So I stayed with him because I thought I was in love with him. I mean, I was in love with him. That's what it was. And I had sex with him 2 times afterwards because I figured I already had it. Like, I just sort of gave up and I was just like, whatever. And that's what it was. Don't make the same mistake that I made, okay? I honestly hate having to say that that's what happened, but that's the truth. And it's not one of my smartest moves. Am I proud of it? No. But can I take it back? No. I don't regret anything that I do in my life. I think regret is a little overrated. I don't know. Why are we going to waste time thinking so much about the past that we can't change, obviously? And, at the time I did what I felt was right. And obviously it wasn't the right decision, but for that time and purpose, it was. And that's what happened. And I'm here today. I'm still fine, kicking and breathing. It's not a death sentence. We all know that already. So I hope that answered your question, Chuck. I don't know, a lot of people will say I'm stupid from it, but I don't think it's stupid. I just think it was just a mistake I made, and we all learn from our mistakes and we move on, okay? If you're gonna, like, slip between my thighs, be sure you condomize. Next question. Okay. This one was actually a comment that I got from somebody, and I get some of these comments, and I read them at, like, I don't know, 10:30 at night as I'm going to bed, so it makes me really think. This one comes from Freak of Nature, who commented on one of my last videos. You had a few questions. Question 1, how long do you think that realistically you'll live for? How long do you think you'll realistically live for? Do you believe in God? No. If so, is God helping you through this? No. If no, is life harder? Well, if I don't believe in God, I don't know. Then maybe if I believed in God, I can give you that answer, but I don't believe in God. Simple as that. But as far as the first one, how long do I think I'll live for? That's a very ambiguous question. How long do you think you're going to live for? You can walk out and get hit by a car. You can walk out and get struck by lightning. You can walk out and some crazy psycho neighbor is going to, like, stab you or something. I don't know. That's a very... Were you topping the guy that you got it from? Actually, first off, what do you guys think? Secondly, you can get it either way. The risk factor is different from both ways, but it's just, I'm more on the bottom side of things, if you guys know. But definitely switch that shit up. You can get it either way. Don't think just because you're a bottom or a top means that you're safe from it if you're one of the other. No, you can still get it. Sex is sex. Okay? Protect yourself. Look at my pussy. Hi, Angel. What are you doing? This is my kitty Angel. She's a love machine. She's my snatchy. But anyways, you guys, I hope I answered some questions today, and I'm always here to answer more questions. But just remember, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, so this is all based on my own personal experience and what I know from my own personal research. The best thing you guys can do is educate yourselves, and I always, always vote for that. Educate yourself. Pick up a book. Read. You have the internet. You're obviously watching this. Go look at things, okay? Don't believe everything you read, though, too. Use your intuition. Love you guys. I look forward to more questions from you guys. Remember, nothing's too personal.